a new band. Brought to you by NZ On Air. Active Live! Yeah.
Kia ora and welcome to the Radioactive Active Live Room. I'm Aimee and I'm joined today by Oh Sweet Nothings. Kia ora guys, how are we doing?
Hello.
G'day. Hey.
Welcome. It's so good to have you here. The last time we had you here was in 2019 and that was the first time you were in the Active Live Room, I believe. But you've got a slightly different lineup of crew. Mm-hmm. So who's here in the room with us?
Hello, I'm Aaron. This is Clary over here on guitar.
Kia ora.
We got Celia on bass and vox.
Yeah.
And Devon, not Devon, on drums.
So a little bit has changed in that time, but you guys have been together for ages, right? Oh Sweet Nothings,
for
a long time.
It depends how long you look at it.
Yeah, but under like different names and configurations and whatnot. What was sort of the beginning, the very inception of Oh Sweet Nothings?
I guess the beginning was us being in the music block as 16-year-olds and not having any friends outside of the music block crew.
I feel that.
Yeah, and just having a dream, you know. And it took a hot minute, but I think we're getting there.
And there's been a few names and but lots of big gigs, and you opened for She Had way back.
Yeah, that was a trip.
I saw that online. I was like, whoa.
Where did you see that?
That was crazy. That's on your something page. Yeah, it's right there for anyone to see.
Yeah, our arts coordinator at our college just came into the music block one day and was like, "Oh, do you guys know She Had?" And we're like, "Oh, that Kiwi band." And we were like, and then she's like, "Yeah, they want you to open for them." And we just about
my God,
spat out waters or whatever we were drinking there. We were like, "Oh my goodness, what?"
That's a career highlight when you are just beginning.
Yeah, it's hard to peak early.
Well, where do you go from there?
It's been downhill since then.
Yeah, we're just sort of trying to get the uphill going again.
Awesome. I love it. Loads of cool stuff happening for you. So how do you sort of describe what is the sound that you make? What do you tell people that you do?
Oh, I had something for this.
Well, I would say to describe us, we're kind of like a shambolic post-punk band that writes self-subverting shanties for the depressed and desperate.
And self-obsessed.
Nice.
Depressed and self-obsessed.
Okay, let's hear something just to get that out there in the world.
Yeah.
What is this first song?
The song is called Cold Hands.
Cool.
It's a bit naughty. I'll keep it as PG-13 as I can.
I spent my soul on a broken watch, reading 11 and trapped myself in a little box. Forgot the passwords to all the locks, but I wrote them down. We made our way to a darkened room. Girl, I got nothing for you, but I got nothing else to do. She made me evil, feeling kind of evil myself. Then she told me I was evil, therefore I had to say that she will not get me down. Get down with me. Okay, you just say the nuisance. You need me too, and it's useless. You wanted to change, but you're so useless. Oh, goodness gracious. She'll make it better, she promises. Then she touched you with cold hands. She touched my hair with the cold hands. I was my soul with the cold hands. Then she turned me into stone. conversation. If I only knew the location of the dark recess that it came from. I like the deadness stand from. I tried to explain further, but it don't quite remember. You want something else, little bug? It goes in closer with cold hands. She lets me know with the cold hands. She gets me up with the cold hands. She goes it down with the cold hands, cold hands, cold hands, cold hands. You won't tell her she wants. She won't understand, and I don't understand, and we won't understand. Cold hands, cold hands, cold hands.
Oh Sweet Nothings here in the Active Live Room. That was Cold Hands, which was the single off your new album, which is called The Math, and that was released on June the 4th. I want to talk about this for a sec. This is your debut album, which is potentially surprising considering how long you've kind of been together and making music together. So how long was this in the works?
We said like, sorry, we said like 8 years in the press release and whatnot, and it's kind of more and it's kind of less than that, but I'm including the 4 years of like since college, of having written a bunch of songs and continuing to write songs, but just being in and out of contact and yeah, just life things getting in the way. And then eventually I got tired of the songs not existing outside of my head, and then I regrouped the band. And we started, not just trying to rely on other people to make our dreams a reality, you know.
And here we are.
Here we are.
What were some of the challenges along the way? Was it just sort of like physically getting together to make it, or?
Oh, there are a few.
Yeah, I did like a uni degree
Yeah.
in between that time, and
People
I studied.
get busy.
What was that? Sorry.
People get busy.
Busy, yeah, and it's just
Yeah.
it was just about making the decision. We're gonna commit to this each week, and before then it was like, oh no, I got assignments, bro, and I'm feeling tired today. And one day, I think we were just on a long walk up by the windmills in Brooklyn. And we're like, man, life is, we've got to something, blah blah blah. We've got to just get together and actually make this music that we've said, to keep ourselves accountable for it, eh?
Yeah, that's awesome. So with The Math, what was the overall theme of the album, or any particular sound or feeling you wanted to get across?
There's a lot in the album. A lot found its way into there over the course of 8 years of being angsty and walking around wondering what I'm going to do with my life. And that's kind of the main thing.
Yeah.
It's just angst. It's just getting the unprocessed feelings of despair, anxiety, and just wanting to do something with my life that's not an office job, 9 to 5 sort of thing, till you die.
Fair.
Yeah,
So fair.
it's heavy stuff, but needed to come out,
Yeah, for sure.
for better or worse.
And it's sounding really, really good. Did you have
Thank you.
anyone you wanted to shout out or credit while we're here on the topic?
First name that comes to mind is Oliver Ryan, who's in Germany and used to be in the band. He was there from the start. Most of the songs are kind of me and it's him starting a song and then me finishing it. And yeah, this band wouldn't exist without him. The songs won't exist without them. So yeah, Joe brother, he's in Germany at the moment.
Fantastic. We'd love to hear another track. What is the next one you've got up for us?
This one's Shinbone. We did a music video for this one. It's online. Check it out. It was done through binoculars with my phone camera, and it was a mission. It's
Wow.
scenes of Wellington and me walking around on hills and looking angsty and stuff. Yeah. Goes a little something like this.
Just to say what was on the inside. The moment's gone. So you wait for something. Want to let go, someone to save you, touch to hold. Oh, how does it feel? How does it feel? Soon enough, you'll be on your way. Something superficial. This way comes no way out of this one. No chance to take. Best that you can do. Gotta see through
Oh Sweet Nothings live. If you are just tuning in, we are also recording this performance right now. It'll be up over on Radioactive's social media later on tonight, around 5 p.m. It's usually about then. You can head over to our Facebook page and then you can see all these beautiful faces for yourself right there on your screen. And while you're there, chuck Oh Sweet Nothings a follow, a like on Facebook and all of that good stuff as well. Now, Erin, you mentioned you made the music video for Shinbone, which was the track you just played.
Yes, with invaluable help of a whole team of people who just,
Do you do a lot of sort of the art or videography for Oh Sweet Nothings?
Sorry, what was the question?
Do you do a lot of the art or videography for Oh Sweet Nothings?
I guess it's ended up that way.
Yeah.
I just feel that a certain thing needs a certain thing, like a song needs a music video, and I'm like, oh man, okay, I guess I got to do this.
It's very
And then it
DIY
happens.
kind of mentality. I like it.
Yeah, pretty much. It's not going to happen otherwise.
Yeah.
We don't have the
Fair
sort of money to just hit up a professional videographer normally.
It's that good old Kiwi ingenuity.
Yeah.
So not necessarily like a background in art or video, anything like that?
We've had to learn as we go.
Yeah.
If there's something we needed, we just went out and did it.
Take one for the team, do it yourself.
Yeah, like Aaron said, we didn't buy a fancy camera. We just used whatever we had lying around, some binoculars,
And it
a
looks
phone.
wicked as well. It looks
Yeah.
so good. It's such like cool conceptual work there. And then also all your album art is very like psychedelic and yeah, very cool. I definitely recommend if you're near a screen to go and check out Oh Sweet Nothing's artwork and music videos on YouTube and Bandcamp there. And now you've got a gig coming up.
Correct, 2 gigs.
2 gigs coming up. Can you tell us a bit about what's in the pipeline for you guys?
So next Friday we're playing at Moon with Extra Butter and a good friend of ours, Oscar Jane Dawn, who we've known since college as well. They were there when we were jamming around, and they were very much talking to us about Queens of the Stone Age and just vibing, and it's a real treat to be playing alongside them. So we're really excited for that. And we're going to try and premiere a few new songs.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nervously, maybe?
Yeah.
Definitely going to be winging them, but they'll be very spontaneous. They're spontaneous kind of songs that came out of jams that we've had, and we're trying to recreate that spontaneous, just in the moment sort of feeling.
Awesome. And
Yeah,
that's,
come be our guinea pigs next Friday.
That sounds good. So that's over at Moon Bar in Newtown, and tickets via Under the Radar and door sales?
Yep.
Cool. Yep. And then the second gig?
IGOM, the Wednesday following, I think.
Yeah.
Cool.
Wednesday 4th?
Yeah. It's the week after. And again, it'll be more of, if you miss out the Moon gig, we'll try to be bringing some of that same energy for the Wednesday for the IGRUM crowd, which we know and love and have been attending, smashing the $6 Pilsners for a few years now. So, yeah. We'll
RIP
be
$5
there
Pilsners.
in strength.
Wicked. No excuses. Go and check out Oh Sweet Nothings at those 2 gigs there. And now we'd love to hear a third song. So what is going to be up next for us?
This next song is called Sealine, and it was a collaboration between me and this guy over here, Clary, via Dropbox about 5 years ago. You sent me an idea, and then I sent you some ideas back, and it sort of snowballed.
Yeah, it was just like the first song we made as this version of the band. It took about a year of sending it to each other via like cloud services and stuff, and we eventually and like sampling things in our room, like I was hitting my heater with a drumstick and things like that, and eventually formed into what you're about to hear.
Cool.
Cool.
Let my sun fall down.
Sweet Nothings here in the Active Live Room. If you're just tuning in, thank you guys for joining us today. It's been an absolute pleasure. I just wanted to say that I really admire that sort of excuse me, DIY feel you have to your band, like you were saying before about hitting your bedroom heater and sampling that, and the music videos we were talking about before. I wondered if you might have any words of advice if there are other people or other bands out there who are maybe struggling to find funding or find time. How do you just get stuff done?
I don't know about advice, but I want to say if you are that person and you're in your room and you've got a dream and you've got music and you want to share it, please do, because the world is better with more music in it.
Yeah, we need you. Yeah, we need to hear what you've got to bring. I think the thing that makes me sit down, write stuff is this trust that I've got a voice somewhere, and there's lots of people that are gonna say, oh, his voice is dumb or his ideas are dumb or whatever, but every so often there's going to be people that connect, and there's going to be people that get inspired to go away and do something else, and I just see us as this part of this really big chain of inspiration, and I think that's that just keeps me going and keeps me going out to gigs and finding what are people thinking these days, what are people feeling, and how can I feel more of a part of this.
I love that. Where is a good place for listeners to keep up to date with what you guys are up to?
Anywhere.
Social media?
Instagram
just follow you around physically?
Anywhere except TikTok and Twitter.
Yeah.
Fair. All right. So that is Oh Sweet Nothings in the Active Live Room. We do have time for one last track. If you would like to take that away, what is the final song for us today?
F#1. This one you can find at the back end of our EP.
Wicked.
EP. EPP. Let's go.
We don't have much time on our hands.
of things here in the Active Live Room. Big thank you to you guys. It's been an absolute blast. And, of course, a huge thank you to New Zealand On Air Music for everything that they do, all that good stuff.
Thanks, New Zealand On Air.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Perfect.
And thank you, Radioactive.
Thanks, listeners. Ka kite. Have a beautiful weekend. Cheers. And that's all. Yay.
Studio. Brought to you by NZ On Air.
Here at Active, we like to kick the weekend off early, and that begins with the Friday Flow, hosted by the Flowtastic Aimee. From 1 to 4 p.m, you'll be delighted to a whole tote bag of tunes.